Hi tribe, we are in Q4 and yes, I'm still very committed to investing at least 5,000 shillings in the Econ iRight through the Vuka platform. These monthly update videos have been very useful to me because you have been keeping me accountable to make sure that I keep or I stick to the financial goal that I set at the beginning of the year, which was to invest at least 60,000 shillings in 2024 in the Econ iRight through the Vuka platform. These videos have also been useful to you because it has kept you consistent, right? So every time I create this video where I show you it's that time of the month where I am investing my 5,000 shillings to buy units of the Econ iRight, even you, well, tribers have been doing the same, and so you've been very consistent throughout the year with your investment, and that is very, very beautiful. As always, before I show you my dashboard, I wanted to answer a quick question that I received from a Kenyan living diaspora where she says, "Hi Agatha, I live in diaspora. Am I able to invest with Vuka? In most of your videos, you mentioned M-Pesa, hence this question." So what this lady means, she means that in all my monthly update videos, I always invest in the Vuka platform by transferring money through M-Pesa, right? And because she's in diaspora, she probably does not have access to M-Pesa. So she's asking, if I don't have access to M-Pesa, is it possible for me to still invest through Vuka? The answer is yes. There is, you can do a bank transfer. Yes, so you can do a bank transfer to Vuka. They bank with NCBA. So you can do a bank transfer either from your bank account in Kenya to their bank account or from anywhere in the world. And I'm going to paste their banking details here in order for you to see. So yes, you can invest from anywhere. Just in case this is the first time you're seeing me talking about the Vuka investment platform or the Econ REIT, let me define what is a REIT, right? What is this thing that I'm talking about? What is this investment that I'm talking about? So a REIT, a real estate investment trust, short form REIT, is a regulated investment vehicle where investors like you and I pool our funds together, give these funds to a professional fund manager who invests this money in real estate assets. So for example, and there are 4 REITs in Kenya, but the specific REIT that I'm going to be talking about in this video is the Econ Income Real Estate Investment Trust. So if you're wondering what are these real estate assets that they're going to invest in once I give them my money, or rather once I invest. So specifically for the Econ iRight, the real estate assets that you're going to be investing in or buying into when you invest are them Kwetu and Kejani purpose-built student accommodation facilities. So if you've been keen enough as you move around Nairobi, you may have seen the Kwetu or Kejani purpose-built student accommodation facilities, or rather the Kwetu and Kejani hostels. So yes, when you invest in the Econ iRight through the Vuka platform, those are the assets that you will be owning shares or rather units in, and I'm going to show you on my dashboard in case this is the first time you're hearing of this investment. So yeah, so a real estate investment trust is a regulated investment vehicle, and a real estate investment trust REIT is actually regulated the same way as a money market fund. So if you're familiar with the concept of investing in a money market fund, then you understand how a REIT is regulated, because both a money market fund and a real estate investment trust are both regulated under what we call the collective investment schemes, right? Both of them are collective investment schemes. And I actually have a video where I compared investing in money market funds versus investing in real estate investment trusts in Kenya, and I will link it somewhere. So yes, both of them are regulated the same way. So if you're familiar, or if you're investing in a money market fund, then it's very easy for you to understand how a REIT is regulated, because you remember, as always on this platform, I only plug you, or I only show you how to invest in regulated investments so that you do not lose your money. Another very common question, which is very important, at the end of the day when you're investing in anything, the thing you want to know is, how am I going to make money? So if you're wondering how are you going to make money if you invest in the Econ iRight, you're going to make money in 2 ways. So through dividends. So remember, these Kwetu and Kejani student accommodation facilities, these students who are living there, either them or their parents are paying rent in order for them to live in these hostels, right? So when that rent is collected, it is paid back to you as an investor, yes, or as a shareholder in the form of dividends. And these dividends are paid twice a year. And by then, this is a very, very good time for you to jump in and join Vuka and start investing, because we are now, those of us who are already investors, we are expecting to be paid dividends for the financial period that will end in December 2024. So you have November and December. So jump in and start investing so that you are eligible for the dividends that are going to be paid to those of you who will be investors by the end of December 2024. And then so the second way you're going to make money by investing in the Acorn iREIT is through capital gains. Capital gains, how we define capital gains is when the value of an asset grows. So for example, when I started investing in the Acorn iREIT about 2 years, 3 months ago, the value of one unit, the first time I started buying units of the Acorn iREIT, the value of one unit was 20 shillings and 88 cents. That was back in August 2022. Now, as I'm making this video, we are in October 2024, the value of one unit is 22.21 shillings. So you see that difference between 22.21 shillings and 20.88 shillings, that is a growth in the value of one unit. So that is what capital gains means. So those are the two ways that you're going to make money when you invest in the Acorn iREIT through the Vuka platform. And now it's time for me to show you my dashboard so that you see if I have really been consistent with my investment, and in order for you to see how to buy units of the Acorn iREIT. Let's go. I have logged in to my Vuka dashboard by going to portal.vuka.co.ke, and as you can see on my dashboard, it's written here that your total investment for the year 2024 is 61,105.50. So I've actually surpassed my goal. Because, and this is because, as you can see, it's written here, you have invested 9 times in the past 10 months. So we are in October, and so this shows that I have invested every single month from January all the way to September. That is 9. Those are 9 months. So I have been 100% consistent. I've scored an A in terms of my consistency this year when it comes to these investments. And so let's go ahead and buy units worth 5,000 shillings. So and when it comes to buying units on this platform, you can either decide the number of units you want to buy, right? So if you click units, you can click 500, for example, and then the system will automatically calculate for you what is how much you need to pay to buy 500 units. But for me, I want to instead of choosing the units, I prefer typing 5,000 shillings, which is the amount of money I want to invest today. So, and then the system has automatically calculated for me. So buy 225 units for 4,998. So I'm going to click yes. As you can see, you are confirming to place the order for 225 units for 4,998 shillings. The lady who was asking me about whether it's possible for her to pay through any other method because she doesn't have access to M-Pesa. Yes, because as you can see here, there's an option for pay using bank, and these are Acorn iREITs of Vuka's banking details. They bank using NCBA, so you can transfer the money to the accounts shown on the screen and then send them an email at care@vuka.co.ke and they will update your account. But for me, I want to make this payment today using M-Pesa, so I am going to go ahead and write my M-Pesa number, and then they are going to send a prompt to my phone. I will enter my M-Pesa password and the payment will go through. So I click add. I've received the prompt. So congrats, we have received your order. If I click track my order, you'll see it here. So today is the 30th October 2024. I have placed an order to buy 225 units. Every unit is valued at 22.21 shillings. Remember when I said that when I started investing in Vuka, one unit which was in August 2022, back then one unit was valued at 20.88 shillings. But today every unit is valued at 22.21 shillings. So that is what we meant by the capital gain. The value of every share that you own or every unit that you own has gone up. And so yeah, so I have for every single unit is 22.21. The value of my purchase was 4,997.25, and the status of my purchase is pending. This is because they process the purchases at the end of every month. Actually, earlier this year, I did a video around June, and I told you that nowadays Vuka has 2 trading cycles. This is to mean that they process your orders every 15th of the month and every end of the month. So because today is the 30th of October, they will process this tomorrow, which will be the 31st of October, which is why it's reading pending. So if I log into this platform on the 1st of September, the status of my purchase will read fulfilled. Yeah, so if you're wondering how to navigate this platform, just remember that I have very many videos on YouTube about what is the Vuka Investment Club, how REITs are regulated in Kenya, what are REITs, which REIT options do you have in Kenya. All those videos are on my YouTube channel, so, and I will link them. So yes, that's it. I have placed my order, and as you can see now, my static wallet balance reads 4,997.25. Actually, I think this is they have updated this portal, because usually when I click amount and write the amount of and write how much money I want to invest, usually after my M-Pesa transaction has gone through, that money used to be deposited in the dynamic wallet balance, and then I have to repeat the same process in order for my money to be moved from the dynamic wallet balance to the static wallet balance. But now they have automated it. It's now automatically in my static wallet balance, so all I have to do is wait until the 1st of September, and the status of this will read fulfilled. That's a good thing. They have made investing easier by doing that update. You've seen my dashboard. I don't know whether it's okay now to appoint myself as 2024's most consistent wealth triber, or should I wait until December? And tell me, do you want to contest for this title of being 2024's most consistent wealth triber when it comes to investing through the Vuka platform? I want to see if there are people in the comment section who want to contest for this title. So how much have you invested so far this year? How many units do you own of the Acorn iREIT? Yes, are you excited that you're going to get dividends for those of us who are going to be investors by the end of this year? And as always, I'm here to remind you that investing in the Acorn iREIT through the Vuka platform is a long-term investment. I keep insisting on this because I do not want you to make a mistake of investing money on this platform that you need in the next 3 months, or money that you need in the next 6 months. Maybe there's some money you have, like for example, if you're a parent and there's some money you have in your bank, and that money you need to use it to pay school fees for your children in January. That is not the money to invest in the Vuka platform. I always say this is a very long-term investment. Any money that you put on this platform, I want you to think of it as money that I do not need for the next 5 to 10 years, right? And that is why I always insist that money that I invest on this platform, for me, is part of my retirement plan. So I have other retirement plans, but Vuka is also one of my retirement plans. So I am planning to put in this 5K next year, for the next 5 years, right? This is part of my retirement. Think long term. If you have any money that you need to invest in the short term, I always insist that you need to start by building an emergency fund. And an emergency fund is money that you put aside to cover your financial emergencies in the short term. So for example, if you lost your job tomorrow, and you still needed to pay rent, pay bills, fix a broken tap in your house, that is money that you should put aside to build your 1-year emergency fund. Where are you supposed to be investing money that you need in the short term, or money that you need in for your emergency fund? You're supposed to be investing it in a money market fund. And as always, you remember that I can help you set up a money market fund. But this video is about investing in the Acorn iREIT through the Vuka platform. So if you'd like to start investing passively in real estate through the Vuka platform, leave a comment Vuka in the comment section, and I will DM you the guides, because as I said, I've created very many guides, over 20 guides about how the Vuka platform works, about real estate investment trusts in Kenya, how they are regulated, and so on and so forth. So leave a comment Vuka in the comment section, and I will DM you all these guides, and I will also send you a link that you can use to create your account and to join Vuka and to start investing passively in real estate. Remember that a lot of us Kenyans, when we think about investing in real estate, we only think about buying a piece of land, saving up so much money so that we can put up rentals, buying apartments in places like Kilimani, Kileleshwa, South B, and the likes. And these are not passive ways of investing in real estate, but Vuka gives you an opportunity to invest passively in real estate. That means you can invest from anywhere in the world, and it's regulated, and you never have to deal with, you know, middlemen or people who can con you or who can scam you of your hard-earned money. And with that, let us see who has been the most consistent throughout this year when it comes to investing in the Vuka platform. Bye-bye.